Welcome back to Global Wheel Hub. Today we are diving deep into one of the most exciting releases of 2026, the 2026 Kawasaki Z750 FX. While Kawasaki hasn't publicly released a full spec sheet yet, recent announcements and early media coverage give us a solid picture of what this retro-inspired naked bike brings to the table. You're about to get a full walkthrough of performance, styling, key tech, and why this bike could be one of the most compelling middleweight street fighters of the year. Let's get into it. From the moment Kawasaki teased the Z750 FX, the buzz has been about combining classic Z series DNA with modern engineering. The FX suffix hints at a refreshed take on a familiar nameplate that Kawasaki fans have long appreciated. Early reports suggest Kawasaki resurrected this model specifically to appeal to riders who want strong performance without going full superbike, and from what we've seen so far, it delivers. Under the skin, the 2026 Z750 FX is expected to be powered by a 749A Macron cc liquid-cooled inline-four engine, a configuration known for smooth power delivery and strong mid-range torque. Industry insiders estimate this engine produces around 115 horsepower and roughly 82 Macron Nm of torque, making the FX a lively performer whether you're carving twisty back roads or commuting through town. Paired with that Miller's a 6-speed transmission tuned for quick shifts and responsive acceleration. Kawasaki's engineers likely designed the gearbox to match the bike's streeter-focused character, giving you snappy throttle response from low revs and effortless cruising at highway speeds. What's really exciting is how that power gets to the pavement. Kawasaki's Z models are known for their balanced chassis dynamics, and the Z750 FX is no exception. Expect a lightweight yet rigid frame that enhances handling confidence and agility. While official suspension specs aren't fully released at the time of this script, early previews suggest adjustable forks up front and a unitrack rear setup, a combination that lets you dial in the ride feel depending on how aggressive you want to be out on the road. Braking performance is just as important as engine power, and Kawasaki usually doesn't disappoint here. The Z750 FX is anticipated to come with dual disc brakes up front and a single disc at the rear, complete with ABS as standard. That gives riders strong stopping power and peace of mind in varied conditions, especially when you're leaning into spirited riding. Now, let's talk design, because this is where the Z750 FX really stands out. The styling blends modern naked sport aesthetics with retro cues. Think sharp, angular bodywork that looks current and aggressive, combined with nostalgic touches that evoke Kawasaki's classic Z lineage. These might include a rounder headlight housing, minimalist tail section, and a sculpted fuel tank that flows beautifully into the rider's seat. The ergonomics are rider-friendly, too. Kawasaki appears to have positioned the handlebars and foot pegs for a comfortable yet slightly sporty stance, great for daily use without sacrificing control when the roads get twisty. Classic colorways and premium finishes also underline the bike's premium Street Fighter vibe. In the cockpit, expect a fully digital instrument cluster, likely with ride-by-wire tech and basic readouts like tachometer, speedo, gear indicator, fuel gauge, and maybe even smartphone connectivity depending on market and trim. Kawasaki has been integrating more tech into its middleweight range, so digital displays and a modern UI would fit with their current lineup trends. Another unique selling point is the Z750 FX's position in the market. It sits between smaller middleweights like the Z650 and larger naked bikes such as the Z900. That means it hits a sweet spot for riders who want performance without the intimidating power of a litter class bike, ideal for both enthusiasts and newer riders stepping up from smaller machines. And now, the part you've been waiting for, the price. Early industry estimates place the starting MSRP for the 2026 Kawasaki Z750 FX at around $10,500. That's incredibly competitive considering the blend of retro style, modern performance, and Kawasaki's build quality. Converted into different markets, pricing will vary with duties and local taxes, but in the United States it's shaping up to be a strong proposition among middleweight naked bikes. Bottom line, the 2026 Kawasaki Z750 FX appears to be a bike that balances style, power, and everyday usability in a way that could make it a hit with riders looking for something unique. It doesn't chase pure sport bike metrics, but offers enough performance for fun weekend rides and a comfortable character for longer journeys. If you're into a motorcycle that offers heritage flair, solid mid-range punch, and practicality in real-world riding, the Z750 FX deserves the close look. Stay tuned as Kawasaki continues to release more official specs and pricing details across global markets. We'll have updates right here on Global Wheel Hub. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth motorcycle reviews.